Greetings, y'all. This video is not for the faint of heart. This video is not for anybody who is currently eating a meal. If you're eating a meal, I would admonish you to pause this video, finish your food, and then come back to this video, right? But I saw an image of a parasite in the human body, right? And this parasite can stretch from one end of my yard to the next end, right? I've heard some people say that a parasite can grow as long as your intestine, right? And our intestine is raveling in a pattern all the way down to colon, so on and so forth. But a parasite can fill your entire intestinal tract, right? And the parasite can get to the extent that even in your stomach, there's a coil of this parasitic entity in your stomach and your intestinal tract, right? Now, the likelihood of this happening is drastically lower for a vegan, right? A vegan stands fewer chances of actually encountering some of these parasitic entities, right? But vegans are not excluded because water quality, environmental factors, cooking practices all play a role in whether or not the presence of bacteria is in your food, right? And so I was having a conversation with some brothers the other day about just this same topic. And I found that, it's good to share knowledge about ancient history and social issues, but it's also important for health to be a major pillar of our philosophy for our daily living, right? And so what I would want to talk about is parasites today. Me not being an expert, right? But I was a vegan since around 2004, all right? And it's 2019, right? And so coming upon my anniversary of 15 years of being a vegan in July. So around July 4th, somewhere there about 15 years ago, I ate the last thing, I ate the last meat dish that I would ever eat, all right? And I could share it with the community. The last thing that I ate that was animal based was kingdom ribs with fried rice. That's on everything what I love. That's on everything I love. The last time I ate meat was in 2004, around July 4th, maybe, and I ate kingdom ribs, right? But whatever parasitic entities I would have picked up from the cooking practices of the chef and any other subsequent meals that I ate along the years, I think that a regular cleanse, I'm getting to this point that we need to have a regular cleanse for parasitic entities, right? And Dr. Africa, he recommended clove, the same clove spice, the small brown spice that is sold in the store. You can take clove regularly, maybe on a daily basis at the end of the day. We have to drink a lot of water to cleanse our organs, but we also need to consider how do we get rid of parasitic entities in our body that would sometimes debilitate some people, okay? And it's like sometimes people they're eating for 10. One person could be eating for 10, all right? Because you might eat your meal, half is for you and half is for the parasite. Let's be realistic. Many people are eating in vain. They're feeding a parasitic entity by not taking a full cleanse and taking a full stock of the body. They actually put themselves in position to have a parasite growing with them even until their later years. All right, and this is not excluded or exclusive to your stomach and your intestinal tract. You have to also consider that our skin is constantly coming in contact with bacteria around us. So we have to be considering that this is not to create a bacteria phobia, right? But the reality is, what we ingest could also harm us. So we need to consider taking clove on a regular basis to harm the parasites and safely remove them from your system over time. Those that are not um, already to a point of development that requires surgery. All right, this is a reality. I just felt like sharing this on this occasion. Second video, y'all stay tuned to my channel. I appreciate all of the feedback. You can like, comment, subscribe so that the video gets a little bit more traction. But I'm comfortable with the chosen few. Y'all stay positive and stay committed. And if you have any suggestions about any topics, if you would like for me to expound on something, perfectly willing to do that. Y'all just stay positive. One love.